And between George Wright's and Bowes, there was another shop called Griffins Cycles. Now that was, to me, just a magical place because it was quite long, cavernous. You looked in, there was bicycles hanging all over the ceilings. There's all sorts of accessories for bikes, and it was the place to go. And you could put a deposit on a bike. I remember I was working in the Majestic in my I was only about 12 actually. It was amazing you could work at the age of 12 in the Majestic, but I was saving up then, of putting a few quid away every week, and I bought a bike in there for, I think it was about 5 quid or something like that at the time, and I got a big black High Nelly out of there. But that was the place to go. Like, that was the shop. If you wanted to buy a bike, it had to be Griffins. But there was a smell of paraffin or bicycle-y stuff in there, and you could go in and get your bike repaired or whatever, punctures and all of that. So it was a very vibrant street back then.
And your sister had a shop in town.
That's right, the bicycle shop.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the bicycle shop.
Well,
she worked there.
I was there, yeah. Well, all the people that would be coming in shopping, they'd bring in their bikes, they'd park the bike. Threepence the bikes was for the parking. But then the day they'd come in, most of them, Klein and the people from John B. Roach and them all those.
If you wanted to go to the cinema
in the night
time,
you'd have parked. We were open up till 11 o'clock.
If you left it on the street, your bike could be stolen. You know what I mean? Come in. So they.
Are you Barry? Come on.
You're fine. We'll stop the camera while you're in there.
I just want to get an extra glass there. That's
Come on,
Work away.
A minute, you want to okay.
But
So hang on, don't say that. That's a very good story. We're just doing a kind of a social history thing.
all right, very good.
We're trying to grab people's memories.
yeah. Hi Barry, 45. Okay, Barry.
Cheers.
But they go off. The women go off during their shopping, and they bring over all the shopping then because the bags would be too heavy, and they leave them in the shop and they go off then to do maybe a bit of shopping for drapery and all that. But anytime they'd be, the 15th of August now was a huge day in our place, but we had a big yard out at the back of the shop, and I myself was younger at that time. I used to be sitting on the wall watching all the people going 15th of August in Tramore, watching them all go by. But all the bikes would be out there then, and you have to warn them to be back at such a time. But we'd often be open at 3 o'clock and we still have bikes there. At 4 o'clock they're falling asleep. And during the war years then, there was the tyres for bicycles were all rationed. It was bedlam in there at that time, you know.
And so if someone came in to park their bike, would they get a ticket?
Yes.
Oh yeah, a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Brought your ticket back.
I needn't tell you, you come back at 3 in the morning, they wouldn't know where the ticket was. And we'd have to go out among all the bikes in rotation and find the bicycle if we could find the bike. And that was that part of it, but it was terrible hard there. People, children going to town, town school, and they were going to Water Park and Mount Sion and Delisle, and often the bike would get punctured and they'd have to leave the bike in, you know. And we would have to get credit and everything for that, but we knew all the people around that came in and paid for it afterwards. They wouldn't have a bike to go home. And then when they'd have no tyres, the ration with tyres, you couldn't get a tyre for a bicycle. And there was a few people out in Monaghan, there was Jimmy Howley. He used to repair the bikes and that, and he came in to us for the stuff. And it was hard with the giving them, we'd have to keep tyres for them, but we'd only had a ration of tyres as well. And there were men over in the Hazes. I don't know if you ever know, they were over in near Henrietta Street, Wrights had a
Yes,
shop
Wrights,
there,
yeah.
and Hayes had a shop then, and the Ryans down from Ballyrobin had a shop over where the Sisters of Charity were. You know, they were over in Lady Lane, and we used to have stuff for them. But it was a hard time there, like, you know, because men were depending on the bicycles to go to Clover Meets, and they were cycled from Monkine and Mulnavat and everywhere, Glenmore into Clover Meets at the time.